Hello everyone, my name is Sean Holly and this is my service project. Little overview. Basically what I've been doing is organizing and gathering items from the local flying community, and we are trying to send holiday care packages to military personnel that are currently deployed overseas. And here's a picture and a little background of myself. This was in the summer of 2019. I was serving in the United States Air Force as an airfield management specialist, and this picture was taken at Al Jaber Air Base in Kuwait. And it's just me working on the airfield doing some pavement condition testing. But while we were there, for the 6 months that we were there, in November, we started receiving some care packages from friends and family and organizations that do these types of things. They basically, collect items from the local community and send them to deployed soldiers that are not home for the holidays. And, we got different snacks and clothing and fun games to play, decorations to hang up, make our areas look a little more festive. But it definitely went a long way to make us feel a little closer to home when we weren't there for the holidays, and just a good morale boost all around. So I'm trying to emulate that and give back a little bit to the people that are there now. And so my objectives from my service plan, by the end of the service project, I wanted to enrich and provide comfort and entertainment for our service members overseas. By sending them the boxes, inspire and collaborate with the local flying community to donate and support, and also develop a partnership with the local FBO and demonstrate my leadership qualities to them. I'm hoping over the next year and a half or two I'll be able to continue my ratings and hopefully become a CFI there. So it definitely helps to have them recognize me as a leader early on. And here's a picture of my team. On the left, that's me with my wife Monica, and on the right is Martha Ann. She is chief flight instructor at the air center that I fly out of, and both really help me organize, get materials that I need to complete this. And Martha Ann helped set up an area at the FBO, so if people wanted to donate, then there was a spot there, and she could kind of explain to them what we were trying to do. Overall, I think the team went really well together. Got the materials and coordination that I needed at home, as well as the support I needed at the FBO to get to where we have so far. A little timeline that we put together. At the middle of September, we started getting a list and purchased some boxes that we could use to put donations in. Then proceeded to coordinate with Martha Ann, hung up some flyers, and placed the boxes around where people could bring in items. Checked boxes for donated materials, redistributed flyers, which I'll be doing this week. And then I'll continue to check back and hopefully be able to get some good donations. We also have a contingency plan in place, which you'll actually see later. It kind of comes into view. If for some reason we cannot ship our boxes overseas, then we will donate the materials and items collected to another military veteran organization in Rochester, such as AMVETS or the American Red Cross. And from the Strength Finder quiz that we took earlier in the semester, I believe the two biggest strengths that I had from that quiz that I used to help in my service project were focus and maximizer. So with focus, I'm able to follow through on things and make corrections to stay on track. I was also able to prioritize the goals and try to avoid any distractions that would get in the way. And maximizer, I like to focus the majority of my time on, flight training and different things I have to do at Liberty, So trying to maximize the free time that I have to get these types of things done is a big strength that I needed to stay focused and, try to get to the end goal of being able to send things overseas. As I mentioned before, um, I actually have a friend that's deployed overseas right now, and I was planning on sending the boxes to him. And then I found out at the beginning of October, I kind of mentioned to them that what my plan was, and he said that a lot of boxes weren't making their way over there, or they were taking too long due to COVID restrictions. Um, just a lot of things that are up in the air at the bases that are overseas. Um, so I made the decision to collect the items that we'll still collect items like we were planning on, but we want to partner with a local military organization in Rochester called AMVETS. Um, and basically there's sort of they're thrift stores, but they also have other missions that they do for helping military members, get their military funerals if their families can't, and several other programs that go a long way to help feeding them and clothing, homeless vets and displaced vets that need our help. So we're definitely excited. Hopefully, we'll be able to do the overseas things in the future. But with COVID and all that, it's understandable. So definitely say a prayer and think about them that are serving overseas. And then, in conclusion, overall, I think it went really well. We have a good amount of materials right now. I should have gotten pictures of it earlier, but we have clothing and um, different, Halloween candy and stuff like that we were going to send. But now I'm just going to try to collect clothing items and household goods and things like that to donate to the local AMVETS. Two changes I wish I could have made. Obviously, didn't know we were doing this until the middle of September, but I think starting earlier, maybe towards like 4th of July or even August, as well as advertising. I think starting earlier and being able to advertise earlier and better. People just have less questions even now, and I think we really will be able to get a big jump on getting things over there a little bit earlier, even with these COVID restrictions. So those are the two biggest changes that I would make. And overall, if anyone is interested in doing these things, you can always Google, local veteran organizations in your area. Send me a message. You can find me online here, and I'd love to give you tips and tricks, or even, if you need a place to send things, just let me know. But thanks.